Hello and welcome to Let's Play Factorio with me, Qualification. This is part 3, and in the last part we managed to start the automation of steel, although I've finished this production. I've also been a few other changes. I've moved forward a little bit off screen just to kind of tidy things up a bit. So we got steel production working, and all I've got that doing now is feeding into a box at the end here, and I collect that manually. I also set up an additional feed into just a chest to collect iron for my personal use. Then over here, obviously, all this is the same. However, there have been a couple of changes. We have been attacked quite a few times recently. These little areas here are where there used to be small power lines that were destroyed by aliens, so I had to put some gun turrets here. This production line here, this is extracting iron ore to go onto this line and made into iron here using that coal, and then that gets made into gun magazines all the way down here. And I'm just stacking these in boxes so I can go and feed these into turrets manually. So along with that, we actually ran out of stone at the deposit. Used to be like right here, but it's been tapped out. So I had to go and construct additional mining bases up here, and I just extended the conveyor belt onto the track where they used to be, and collect that stone. Let's see, our iron ore is starting to run out as well. There's only 416 iron left in this area, and just 100 here. So overall, our iron production is slowing. This is basically a sign that we should start expanding to other bases. Oh dear, there's a massive amount of aliens. So apparently they are also on the right, and they're coming from that direction. Did not know that. So we're going to need to construct a wall from here to here, probably. I did manage, I think it's finished now. I'm not actually 100% on that, but I'm pretty sure we finished the wall down here to connect to the water. Almost. We need like 5 more pieces of wall down there, so I'll go and grab the materials for it. I have not automated feeding and ammo there, just because it would require a more complex setup, basically. We did research a few techs. I don't think any of them were really significant. I think we finished a railway. We're working on automobilism now. I don't really use the car very much in this game. I think the trains are much more effective. So now that's done. And what we're going to want to do is, it seems like they're coming from over here. So not a lot we can do right there. It might be worth it to actually put down a radar. I don't know how we're doing on power supply. It seems we have demand satisfied. Yeah, we're producing 4 megawatts now. Well, we can produce up to like 6 point something at the moment. And we're under attack again over here. There's certainly a very large number of aliens. And that probably means we're going to get attacked from over here again soon. It seems that they come almost at the same intervals. We need to stack up more ammo here. Yeah, whoops, split that again. These are fine. Collect more out of here. We're going to just throw down a few gun turrets over here, because that is where the aliens are coming from, and we don't have the stone yet to build actual walls, so we'll just stick a few turrets down. Turrets take a long time to actually make, and this is out of fuel finally, so let's just give it some solid fuel. 4 solid fuel is the equivalent to, let's see, it's 3 times as powerful as coal in 1 block. So I guess that's like 12 coal. I'm not exactly sure. I think the math is off there. I'm a liberal arts major, so math is not my fucking forte. Let's split and go ahead and use this last 8 here. Oops. I'm very concerned about over there, so let's get our radar operating. But basically what radar do, first off, they consume an enormous amount of power, 300 kilowatts for one of these. And what they do is scan sectors. So you can see sector scanning progress ticking up, and a sector is simply one of these blocks, one grid on this thing. And they're going to be looking for aliens. Well, that's what we're going to use them for anyways. They look for empty space and reveal it. But okay, so we need to do a couple of things. We need to probably start working towards getting some of the more advanced oil stuff off the ground, like sulfur. I'm trying to think of how best to do that. We also need to really just amp up production over at this mine, because this one's like running dry. 61 left in that. In fact, I think that this resource can be tapped by a different one. 9 left on its actual standing platform. Yeah, all the resources that one would have had access to can be used by other mines. I find it interesting that the aliens are coming up to here rather than over to here or down there. It just makes me wonder like where their base actually is. We could start dealing with trains. Might be a good idea. What are we lacking here? Most of. It seems we are lacking stone most of there. I'm not sure why rails require stone. It seems like they would logically require wood. Since, well, let me just build one. You can see more clearly that they are wooden beams on a steel rail. So I don't know. Oh, here we go. We've got combat again somewhere. Oh, they're destroying objects. Oh, they finally have attacked this base over here. That's unfortunate. There certainly are a few of them over here too. So we're gonna have to move these turrets, basically. Did we get all of them? I think we did. And we're losing structures. No, that's reporting on old news. Looks like this got destroyed. Okay. And this got depowered when they destroyed the... Oops, misplaced that by a little bit. And we're again under attack on the left side, presumably. Yeah, that's what's happening. Our turrets should be able to destroy that. Apparently they're damaging a turret. I don't know how they're managing that. Yeah, we're kind of like getting harassed pretty hard right now. And we really need to just start making lots of defenses. Turrets just take such a long time to build, though. We should probably get a factory producing these. Okay, let's split our ammo, and then we can use half of it here. We'll use 12 in there. And we'll split another one here. And another one here. And the last one can go here. Okay. Oh, a lot of stuff to worry about right now. We don't really need... There's not. I feel like our science is fine. Like, the next major thing I would want to get is automated furnaces. To get that, you need electric engine. Well, that's necessary. That's a part. That's not actually necessary for research. This is the research we need to do. Advanced material processing too. We might do that next. Although, again, since you need electric engines to actually build them, might just be better to make the electric engine technology first. So we'll see if this actually scans anything. Start building more of these walls as well. I might set up another stone brick mine over here and just dedicate this one solely to, and I'll split this so it extracts the resources faster, even though it is going to actually consume the resources themselves faster. Okay, I'll do this and this, and then this and this, and apparently that's not going to happen. Would have to be farther out. What I might do then, just to make this sync up properly. Okay, now it should work. Is you can feed it so that it'll send it from both sides. There's not a huge reason to do that, just slightly more aesthetic, I think. And we'll pull it off here, and we'll manually feed this some of the solid fuel. And now that's powered. This is going to need to be powered, so let's start making some electric poles. We finally have a decent quantity of steel as well. And we'll have to connect this to the grid. Oops. Alright, automobilism's done. Let's go for electric. Solar energy. Do we have electric accumulators yet? I think we do. Yes, okay, so now it's time that we can really make use of solar, which will be good. We're not really worried about the coal running out for power purposes, because we have that just utterly massive vein down there, but it is good for reducing pollution. Okay. Try to think for a second here. I might just leave these in there. We will set it on a separate track, actually. Oh, I'm sorry. I had a phone call there. Or rather, a alarm. And apparently we've also used up our supply of inserters that we took from the actual conveyor belt. So now what we can do here is feed this into a box. Very complex. Yes, this is all manually running, so that's kind of unfortunate, but at least it is doing the work rather than us making it manually. There we go. So now we can get double stone production over there. Of course, we actually triple our production because we only had one of these operating in the past. And I remember I manually fed one of these furnaces somewhere. I'm trying to remember what that was, that I used solid fuels to just inject to. Hopefully it's nothing too sensitive. I feel like maybe... No, that's not it. I don't know. Okay, we have apparently run out of stone, so let's go and collect some stone from our stone box. And that will allow us to start making some rail. What we do with that is basically you lay down the track. Let's grab 2 stacks of stone. You lay down track, then you can build an actual diesel locomotive, which doesn't have to run a diesel. You can put any fuel in there, including wood. However, obviously you want to try and use solid fuel, because that's going to be the highly efficient one. Did we finish this wall down here? Yeah, okay, good. And then you can enter the train, just like you can the car, and you can drive along the track. You can also, since the train's an object in the world, you can flip it on the track while you're moving, which is useful for a number of reasons. Oh, apparently I put a power pole right there. And allows you to travel much more quickly, and you don't have to make so many redundant loops in order to turn like actual trains do. However, when you automate, obviously the AI is not going to do that, so you need to set up the redundancies. If you do automate trains, it's never necessary, but it certainly is helpful. Apparently we did not repair this. Okay. We've just banked a lot of solid fuel there. We now have a very sizable quantity. Whoa, I did not. Well, that's fine. Just grab all the plate. We need a copper, probably, to load up the science pack, the red science packs again. So let's go and grab some from the copper industry. Just throw it in this box here. There we go. Okay, so they've not attacked us in a little while. I'm a little bit concerned. Oh, I think I hear him. That might have just been me running against a track for a second there. It makes it sound like more people are walking than just one. I'm actually going to take a break right here